Hello.
Hi. He has different pajamas.
Yay.
I don't know. I should have grabbed his shirt and my socks because I got a loot wear, but oh well. He got a long sleeve Black Panther shirt, and I got Wonder Woman socks.
And you gave away a pair of socks.
Yes, Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Our weekend was pretty boring. No snowstorms or anything this time. So,
Mostly just watching lots of anime.
we watched a lot of anime. We binge watched Angel Beats, which I had already seen once. He hadn't seen it yet.
I had heard from several sources it was the most depressing anime of all time, so I avoided it for years. It isn't very depressing at all, it's actually very uplifting. I mean, unless you have problems with getting into heaven.
They don't go into it.
Or
Anywho.
reincarnation. There you go.
And then we just binged the second season of Assassination Classroom.
Those last couple episodes are pretty emotional.
That season is much longer. So much longer. The whole series is long, 47 episodes. So, don't sit down to watch it unless you are prepared.
It's really good, though.
Yes, if you don't know what Assassination Classroom is, it is about a monster named, well, the students name him Koro-sensei, who gets to teach a class of sort of delinquent students. And by the end of the year, they have to kill him, or he will explode the earth.
So there's that.
And then Angel Beats, if you don't know what that is, it is about a high school that is like a purgatory for kids who felt like they didn't fulfill their childhood or youth or whatever.
People who aren't ready to move on.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then there's our main character who is slightly older than everyone. But reasons. And then there's also, you have to follow the rules in this school, otherwise you get punished. So there's a girl who has powers like a blade hand that she, attacks you and forces you to go to class and stuff. Obey curfew.
It's kind of funny.
So, that's what we did over the weekend.
While I was watching the latest episode of Ancient Magus' Bride.
Yes.
And Citrus.
And Citrus.
And Citrus.
And then we forgot to watch Last Week Tonight with John Oliver last night.
Might need to get on that.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. And then find something else to watch.
Yay.
We might watch more of the live-action drama Mischievous Kiss Love in Tokyo, but I'm not sure.
We'll see. It's like unless some other random anime catches our eye.
There's too many animes in the world, so... I don't know, I got nothing.
We could watch all of One Piece, which is only like 1,200 episodes long. All of Naruto, it's only like 600 episodes.
There's so many different Narutos.
But there's a couple anime series that I don't want to get started in ever, just because they're like Doctor Who, and that there's so many freaking years to catch up on. It's just
And yet you wanted to watch all of Fairy Tail.
That's different.
How is that different?
Well, when we first started watching it, they only had like 50 episodes.
50 episodes dubbed.
Yeah, and then we were like, oh look, Crunchyroll, they had another 50 episodes. And we're like, cool, and we finally got caught up on it. And then we're like, I don't know, a couple hundred episodes in. It's really good, though.
Fairy Tail Zero, though, is, need to watch.
Not just Fairy Tail?
Yes, Fairy Tail, but
Watch them both.
you don't follow along well, do you?
Yeah.
I was saying that I like Fairy Tail Zero. To me, it has a better story. It's really short.
It's just because it has to cram jam so much prequel stuff into it.
Yes. It will probably make more sense if you watch at least the first chunk of the Fairy Tail series. Then more of it will make sense. But you don't need to know too much.
One day we'll need to rewatch all that.
Oh joy. He wants to replay all of his Switch games.
Ooh. I mean, it's either that or figure out some other system to play. Unfortunately, I have no other video game systems. What? You don't believe my lies?
I don't think anyone would believe your lies, really. You're a terrible liar.
Yeah, I had a few airmen asking me about my NES and SNES classics and my Switch today. Just because I have my little diorama behind me while I was trying to finish up my award stuff.
There's a cat staring at you.
Yes. They don't trust me. I do terrible things.
Today, I have... Let's see if I can do this artfully. I have 2 cats. This one is Deimos. That one is Phobos.
You can tell that one's Phobos because you can poke him on the head and he doesn't wake up.
Whereas Deimos likes to clean a lot. That's what she does. She also has a bigger, bushier tail. But, but yeah. Don't get mad at me. Don't leave your tail where I can grab it.
We also watched Gotham by Gaslight this weekend.
Oh. I blank out bad memories. I was so excited to watch Gotham by Gaslight, and we even got our friend to come down and watch it with us, and he hates Batman stuff, really, and it was awful.
I thought it was okay,
No.
but I never need to rewatch it again.
Yeah, no. No. It is about Batman. The comic, the year is like 1889. I don't remember what the year was in the movie. I don't think they gave one. It's around the turn of the century. It's very steampunky kind of time. And it's about Jack the Ripper going wild in Gotham. And Batman has to stop him after, Poison Ivy dies in the first, 30 seconds of the movie. So that's not a spoiler.
Her superpower was stripping.
Yeah, she was a burlesque dancer.
Yeah.
It's okay. Selena Kyle was reduced to can-can dancing. And the Robins were all just thieves.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Not a fan. I won't ruin the ending, though, so if you do watch it, have fun with that. There's lots of fire.
Lots of fire.
I don't even understand where all that fire came from. It's like one strip of oil, fire everywhere.
Well, stone and steel are extremely flammable.
There is a scene at the end when this whole thing is on fire, this place. It's the World's Fair. It's on fire. And this solid stone column cracks and shatters in the fire. And there's a part of me that's like, have the creators never seen Greece and Rome? How many fires have been there and the columns still stand?
Clearly they just rebuilt Greece and Rome as a museum afterwards. There's no stone could possibly withstand fire.
I guess. I guess.
Pretty silly.
Yeah. Are you tired of this overhead light in your face, Deimos? Cranky cat. I don't know, I got nothing.
We also started reading the light novel of Lodos War.
Yes.
And Rose was very surprised that Parn starts out as a pretty competent fighter.
Yes, if you ever watch the anime record of Lodos War, Parn is useless. Or next to useless. He can pick up a sword and swing it.
He is level 0.
Yes, he's level 0. In the novel, he's fairly good at life.
Since the novel is based off of a bunch of authors'
D&D campaigns.
Yes, so their characters were actually capable of fighting monsters originally.
Now, see, it wasn't Parn being able to fight that surprised me. It was Ato the priest.
Being a badass, smashing people's skulls.
Because in the anime, he kind of just hangs back on a horse all the time and casts, the protections and stuff. But no, in the book, he has a mace and a shield, and he is bashing heads.
And he has a whole bunch of chainmail underneath his robes.
Yeah. In, the anime, it's Parn killed a goblin to protect a girl, and that's what brought the goblins to the town. Whereas this, Parn and Ato are like, screw these goblins, and they try to go kill them all. And then they had to be rescued by Slain and Gim, because they're stupid.
Yeah, apparently no matter how awesome you are, you can't take on 20 goblins.
Well,
Well, maybe someone more awesome than him.
Like Gim or Slain
Or
or Fire.
Or Parn when you fast forward a few years. He's the greatest knight in all the land.
But my point is, why in the anime did they dumb them down so much?
I think they wanted us to hate Parn.
If you watch the first series, Parn is so hateable.
He's stupid. And he's bad at fighting.
He is on like, there's Parn and Shinji and Hiro from Gundam Wing. They all have these whiny baby qualities. Or Amuro. There we go.
I was gonna say, Hiro's not a whiny baby. He's pretty dumb, but he's not a whiny baby.
Amuro is a whiny baby.
Yes, Amuro is a whiny baby. Or my favorite term, weenie baby.
Yeah. So you have this pedestal of all these terrible main character boys that I don't understand. But then you watch Chronicles of the Heroic Knight, and Parn is so much better.
Yeah, that's definitely the Parn from the novels.
He's so much better.
I love how in the Heroic Knight anime, every time he gets introduced, it's like... He has like introduction music of how awesome he is. And then there's some other level 0 character, Spark, who sucks at life. And every time Parn shows up, he's like, Parn, he's so amazing.
Another side note, Deedlit and Parn in the show are like frenemy to lover level. Like they end up falling in love by the end. I don't know if in the actual campaign they fell in love, but at one point when Parn's character died, Deedlit like raided his body and stole some swords and stuff. So there was no love there.
Yeah, we'll need to see if in the novel Deedlit is uncharacteristically terrible, or if the author improved the character beyond the D&D campaign that we read about.
I don't know. A Deedlit that just scavenges off dead people sounds funny though.
Eh.
Yeah.
She is the youngest elf of all time.
At 160. She was the last elf born, I believe.
Yep.
Her people are a dying race.
Their culture got all stagnant. Don't want to have no more babies.
She might even be a princess for all I know. I can't remember.
At least it said she wasn't an anime.
Yeah.
We'll find out in the novel.
Yeah.
Haven't found her yet.
Yeah. Yes, we're only up to Nice, a priestess in a temple. Gim, the dwarf, Slain, the human sorcerer, mage, wizard, whatever you want to call him. Parn, the warrior, and Ato, the priest.
Yeah.
Also, Slain, being a sorcerer or whatever, for some reason has a staff called, like, the Philosopher's Staff. That makes no sense to me.
And eventually Woodchuck the Thief will show up.
No, yeah. We don't talk about him because he's terribly depressing.
Hopefully he lasts longer than he did in the anime.
That would be nice.
I'm partial to thieves.
Parent. Oh, and he doesn't want me to say it, but he's thinking about writing another book.
Yeah. Did a rough chapter outline today. I'm mostly okay with it. It apparently has some depressing parts already, so we'll see if I get there.
What?
What?
Does it at least have the opening that I petitioned for?
Yes.
Yes!
And then it all goes terrible from there.
Aww. Is it the Bandersnatch again?
No.
Oh.
There will be several of them. Anyways.
Just horde of Bandersnatches.
Yeah.
So if you have not read Party Nights, the first round, or Bard's Tab, you should do that.
It's pretty good. It's my favorite book that I've written. Of the 2 actual novels and 3 technical books.
Bard's Tab is a book.
Yeah, it's a book. It's just not a novel. It's a collection of short stories and poems.
True. Anywho, now that this video is 14 minutes long.
Or is that 34 minutes? Okay, we'll go now.
We will see you the next time. Bye.